the mayor of New Jersey, who joins us on NDTV at the moment. Neena Singh is with us on the broadcast. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. Many political watchers assert that the argument that Kamala Harris has underperformed, it actually tends to rest on two different charges, that Kamala Harris has played it too safe and that she has played it too vague. Keeping this in mind, ma'am, who do you think is going to emerge as the winner tonight? Who do you think is going to be moving into the White House?
First of all, thank you so much for having me on your show. And I want to be clear, I'm the first Indian-American woman mayor in New Jersey, but not the whole mayor of New Jersey. I'm the mayor of Montgomery Township in New Jersey. But to your question, I am hoping that people vote their values. And, we've been presented with two different visions for America. One, which is looking forward as to what we can do, what our future should be. And one more about what happened in the past and, how someone was not treated well and scare tactics. And as an immigrant woman in this country where I have been welcomed warmly, and I am, as I mentioned, the first Indian-American woman mayor, where people have voted for me, people are willing to look at an immigrant and see what they bring to the table. From the other side, from Donald Trump, it is immigrants go back. So between you and me, I'm hoping that people vote their values and we are able to have President Kamala Devi Harris as our president.
Ms. Singh, how many years have you spent in the United States?
I've been here now 26 years.
That's a long time. So you're actually a perfect voice to actually ask the national environment as far as your country is concerned in general. Is it one with all the ingredients for a Republican landslide and a conservative cultural rebuke?
There could be. I mean, there is definitely concerns. If you're saying there would be a landslide for Trump, that could be the reason for that could be that some people are not happy with the economy, though they forget that the economy was very different under Trump and we went into trillions of debt. So, yes, I mean, there are people who are coming into this and thinking, oh, I'm a legal immigrant and, he's against illegal immigrant. But my question to everybody is, if you see me on the street, are you going to ask me, am I a legal immigrant or am I an illegal immigrant?
Right.
If there is any feeling in people that immigrants go back, I could be one of those people. People will say, hey, you go back. You're an immigrant here. You don't need to be in this country. So I just want to ask people to think ahead, think of our children, think of our future, and vote what you feel is good for our future generations is what I'm asking people to vote for.
Right. Take us through some of Kamala Harris and Donald Trump's moves that have appeared to paid off this election, starting with Kamala Harris.
I think with Kamala Harris, I think what she did, can I talk about what she did well? And then we can go into what did not work. Yeah, so what she did well is I feel that she had a very short window, if you know, to get into it and get out there and get people on her side. She was really good. She hit the ground running. She was out there. She was meeting people. She was talking about her vision, right? And that's something that I feel that the young people have really taken on. Maybe where she didn't get to really shine was maybe the economy and the border, right? That was something that I feel that should have been done a little more. But again, she's been doing this not for the whole election cycle or since last 2 years as Donald Trump. So I give her that grace. And I think she's done amazing for a candidate who handled the baton so late in the game.
Right.
And to come and do what she's doing. And then I guess you want to know what Donald Trump has done well. And I guess with him, his MAGA movement, Make America Great Again, though I do have a lot of people who say it's not a MAGA movement, it's a MAVA movement. And it's Make America White Again. And that's what a lot of people say to me. And I'm like, I hope that's not what it means. And the thing that he's not done well, in my opinion, is he should have grown his tent. I mean, I have friends who are Republicans, and I'm totally, to me, I'm a leader in my town for all Republicans and all Democrats and all independents. My job is to make sure that once I'm elected, I am the representative for all people. And I don't see that from him. And I think that's that's what's missing in his campaign.
Very interesting, Ms. Singh, because I was reading a survey that said if all women were to step out and vote, then Kamala Harris would emerge as the winner. But if working class white male were, let's say, stepping out, then Donald Trump would be the clear winner. Help us understand what's going on here. Is there a clear divide as far as the political playground is concerned? And is there a clear divide in terms of class as well?
I would say more so with the women vote, because as you must have heard, Roe v. versus Wade was struck down because of the three judges, Supreme Court judges, Donald Trump was able to get in. Right, he appointed them, and we have heard horror stories. I am in New Jersey, which, the tri-state area is pretty progressive. Whereas there are people we hear from Kentucky, from Texas, who are, losing, people have lost their life. Young women wanting to get an abortion are going across, the state borders. So yes, I think women have realized that their body, their decision, and nobody should come after their health care. To me, having a baby is health care. So I think that is the thing when I look at what Kamala Harris, that white, the women vote, not the white vote, the women vote. That's why Kamala Harris is doing so well over there. For the other, if you were asking for Donald Trump and the blue collar vote, I guess he does. I mean, people forget he's a billionaire. It's amazing. I talk to people and they're like, he's one of us, Nina. And I'm like, he's a billionaire. He's not one of us. That I'm a middle class woman. To me, Kamala has lived the life that I am living. I wouldn't say I've lived the life that Donald Trump is living, but I guess he appeals to people because they feel he's like one of us. So I guess he's really good at portraying that.